there were scenes in the show where I was like, you know what? I shouldn't have kept my promise. I should have exposed a lot of people.
Virtual reality. Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Evan.
And Evan, let them know who we are talking to this week.
We have one of the most beautiful women of Dubai, inside and out. It is Sara Al Madani from the Real Housewives of Dubai.
Hi guys, how are you?
We're
Good. How are you doing?
Well, I feel like the journey of being a real housewife is a very multifaceted experience. First, you film the show. Then you watch the show and you see what all these girls are saying behind your back, and then you deal with the fan feedback. So how has that entire experience been for you?
Watching the show, I was sitting down with my jaws dropping, and I'm like, hold on, are you the girl I go out and eat with every day and talk on the phone with? It was insane. It was insane. And there were moments where I was like, oh my God, I was fooled. I was completely fooled because I'm very naive. So yeah, I guess people sometimes use that against you.
Who do you feel fooled you the most?
Lisa and Ayan.
Yes, let's talk about the Lisa and Ayan of it all. What were you most shocked by from their confessionals? Were there any specific jabs that you were like, whoa, that really hurt?
Two things, right? Yeah. First of all, watching the confessionals, I remember, Ayan and Lisa, but mostly Ayan would come to me and Nina, and she would go like, please don't say anything negative about me. My son watches the show. I don't want his feelings hurt. So, me and Nina, we honor our words. And if we've promised you something, we don't do it. So sometimes we downplayed how we felt towards her because we're like, my God, her family is going to see this. We don't want her child to go through any trauma. And then when we watched, and she was like, I never said anything about you guys ever. I swear.
I'm always going to look better than everybody. Do you know why?
Why?
I was born this way. Deal with God.
And when we watched, we're like, wait, what? Hold on. I think she did that just for her to shine because she wants it so badly. But it's funny and it's sad at the same time because Ayan does have a TV personality. She does not need to go that extra mile of hurting and lying to reach there. You have it in you already. You have it.
So you think she had a master plan to kind of dim everyone else's light?
Yeah. Even like she would, like, for example, tell Nina, don't worry, just wear simple stuff from Zara or stuff like that. Don't worry. And then she'll show up in like a gown like that she borrowed, and it's crazy. So we felt like we were played. Another thing that was alarming is that her and Lisa talk so much about all the cast, and then the next day they're eating lunch with them. For me, I cannot sit on a table, share food with someone I just spoke about or I don't like. I'm not wired that way. It's just like my words match my actions. So me looking at them, I'm like, hold on. That day she said she can't stand her, and then she's having lunch with her. I think they're dying just to make it out there and like to be famous and known in every way possible, that they're willing to step on everybody, which really hurted our feelings because we feel like, especially me and Nina and Caroline Stanbury, we feel like if we did not listen to them a lot, we would have been friends with Brooks long time ago. But they kept on filling our heads with so much things and then going out with her and then doing things with her.
It did almost seem like they used Brooks as like ammo to kind of like rev you all up. And then when you would think of it, it's like, what is Brooks really doing besides just chugging Pinot Grigio, which who can blame her? But it does seem, yeah, right. But it is interesting you say that too. And I love that you said you were even shocked about like how Chanel would dress, because you all like your jaws drop when she walks into places. And I was like, why is that? And it's probably because you're like, I thought we were dressing casual.
Yeah, but because we see Chanel around before the show. She was not dressed like that. It was a shock every time she entered the scene. But I mean, she is who she is. We like her for who she is. But I was just turned off with her ethics and morals towards other girls. But I'm not gonna water myself down so people can love me and accept me. I am who I am, and if I'm your friend, I'm gonna be a really good friend. There were scenes in the show where I was like, you know what? I shouldn't have kept my promise. I should have exposed a lot of people. For example, the reason why I sent that long text to Brooks and to everybody's because Lisa and Ayan called me, not Nina. Nina was the second one. Lisa and Chanel and Lisa called me and they were like, Brooks insulted you, said she kicked you out of the house, you're not welcome, then you're like this and that and the B word, and I don't even like to use that unless I'm really angry. But and when they said that, I was like, why is she doing this? I texted her in the morning after the fight. I was like, I love you, I want to be your friend, you have my shoulder, let's talk, let's relate. I was like, why would she do that? But then I promised Lisa and Ayan not to say anything. They're like, don't tell anyone we told you. That's why I kept my composure and acting like, yeah, okay. So they did not tell me anything. But then when you don't stand up for yourself, you're betraying yourself. So I felt like I betrayed myself at that moment.
So did you expose these girls at the recent reunion that just taped?
I mean, you're going to see a lot of stuff go down in reunion. But in the reunion, you're going to see who really are true friends. Who's lying, who's a potster, and who's thirsty. It's so obvious.
What would you say is maybe your one regret?
My one regret is that I kept secrets because I promised people I wouldn't, and I wish I spoke to defend myself. I've seen scenes where I'm like, wait, that's not what happened. You told me this, but I promise you not to say anything. But not doing that anymore. I'm gonna stand up for the truth always.
You have the best outlook that I've like ever heard. I love it. I'm like channeling you. You literally might become my therapist. Check your DMs. Who knows? Yeah.
I know you. They keep calling you a therapist. You might as well become one.
Honestly.
Well,
yeah.
Maybe you'll feel more support on a potential season 2, which I'm keeping my fingers crossed for.
I'll try to infect them with more positivity.
Yes. It's contagious, especially yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, Sarah. This was so much fun. I'm glad we got to catch up. And I can't wait to see this reunion because it sounds like it's gonna be crazy.
You guys have to watch it. It's insane.
I'm so excited.